Good day everyone, Phoenix Princess here, and welcome back to another vlog. Okay, I got some news for you guys, actually pretty upsetting and bad news. Okay, do you remember me saying in my previous vlogs where that I might get that, I got a place at my dream uni, right? Well, here's the thing, I can't go anymore because, I didn't get enough UCAS points to go. Let me explain, and this is going to be a long one. Okay, so, exactly 1 month ago, like on the 18th of June, which literally, like a month ago, I was just scrolling through my phone when I got an email from, UCAS saying that one of my choices had made a decision, and at first I thought it was Bradford, but it wasn't. When I opened the email and I saw that LAU says that I didn't meet their requirements, so my application was declined. I can't even tell you how I felt. My eyes widened and my heart just like snapped into and I felt like my soul was crushed. I literally just burst into tears right then and there. I ran out of the house for a while to try and process what was happening. Even though my mother was calling me, I just ignored her. But when I got out of the house, I remembered my course leader Adam my course leader Adam, I tried calling him, asking him, because he said he was going to talk to the course leader, saying if there was still a chance for me, because okay, let me tell you how many points I got. Okay, I'm not going to go through the process of how to get the points, because that's confusing as it is. Anyway, basically, they said I needed 96 UCAS points, and I got 93. I was 3 points off, and when Adam helped me calculate those, I was a little worried, but he told me that he would speak to the course lead and say what my chances are. But I was worried for a while. But I believed him. Anyway, when I got out of the house, I called him and asked him what. I told him what happened and asked if he could talk to them. He said he didn't, and I was actually really upset and I hung up on him. Yeah, I kind of regret that. Anyway, I went back in the house. I was literally just crying and crying. I couldn't stop, and Ma tried calming me down, but I just wanted to be alone. God, guys, I can't even tell you how upsetting that was. I mean, okay, if you wonder... Okay, well, there's a reason why getting into that school was so important, and it's going to start way back in my year 11 in high school. Yeah, so, like I said, going to be a long one. So let's rewind back to when I was in year 11. Okay, so let me start off by saying in year 11 in my school, year 11's finished in June, I think it was. Yeah, it was definitely June. And so that means we had like 6 months left of that school. And during those 6 months, we had to prepare for exams and applying for colleges. And God, that was stressful in its own right. Anyway, my head of year, you know, Mr. Fatgan, that's what I actually called him. The one that didn't like me. Anyway, one day he brought me into his office and asked me what my plans were after the... After year 11, and I thought for once he was generally being concerned. Oh, how wrong I was. When I told him that I wanted to go to LAU, which at that time was called LCAD, you know what he did? He legitimately laughed in my face. Okay, I'm not even kidding. He legit laughed in my face. It was like a cruel and cold laugh, like I was joking. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. I literally couldn't. And I asked, what's so funny about that, sir? And he told me, and I'm never going to forget what he told me. He told me that people like you can't make it anywhere in the world without some special help. So I highly doubt that you're going to get into a top profile school like that. So if I were you, I would just give up when I'm ahead. Yeah, he legitimately said that to my face. I was more angry than upset. I couldn't believe what I was hearing. It's just... Then again, I should have expected it, because in my high school, the teachers there were just bitter. They rarely cared, like, at all. Anyway. So, yeah. And, also, I should also mention that, during those years I was at that high school, it actually caused some permanent emotional damage. Like, what I mean is, the teachers there weren't really supportive. They, believed people with disabilities like mine, thinking they couldn't make it anywhere. So, they always put us down. I would say my school was abusive, but not physically abusive, more like verbally and emotionally, because they were just so bitter, like, all the time. They were rarely supportive, and they didn't really care. So, yeah, and that's what's caused me to trust new teachers very hard. I find it really hard to trust new teachers because of that. So, yeah, after he legit laughed in my face, I went out of his office and I told him, one day you're going to see how wrong you are. And I actually intended on keeping that promise. So, yeah, that's why it was so important to me, because I thought, if I can just get into the fashion design course at that school, I can prove to him, to all the people who doubted me, and to myself, I can make it out in the world on my own. But now that I can't go because I missed 3 lousy points, I don't know, in the back of my head, it was telling me somehow he was right, and I just couldn't stand it, like, at all. So, yeah, and yeah, that's why it's taken me a while to make a vlog, because, I'm still trying to process what happened, because, but, I'm still going to college, just my, last choice, Bradford College, which, Bradford College, which was my last choice. And you know what's ironic? It was the first interviewer I had. I find that very ironic for some reason. Like, it's like the universe did this to me on purpose. I don't know. Anyway, anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So, yeah. So, looks like I'm good, but, I still get to do the course I want, but not the place I want, and, quite frankly, I'm still upset. I'm still upset because I have literally worked hard for years and years to get where I am, and then all of a sudden it's just taken away from me. Okay, that stings right in the heart. Having worked towards something for years and years and have it taken away from you, it literally hurts. I started arguing with my family. They tried calming me down, and I thought they didn't understand, like, at all, having to work so hard for years and have it taken away from you. I started arguing with them, and, yeah. I also thought my family was going to be disappointed in me because, okay, I felt like I let everyone down because I didn't get into the place that I wanted, and I felt like I let my family down, especially, my nan, because she actually gave me a lot of money for my final project. But, they assured me that I haven't let them down, so, that's pretty comforting, to be honest. And, there's something else. All of my friends got to go to the places they want, and I was happy, and I am happy for them, don't get me wrong, I am, but, I was also feeling something that I have never felt in my life, which was resentment. Which was resentment. I resented them because I worked so hard, and I worked so hard, and they just managed to sail through it. I was so angry. I didn't like what I was feeling. I really didn't, because they're my friends, okay, and I love them, and I'm really happy for them. But why did they get to go to the places that they wanted to go to, and I can't? I went to my mum with this, and she told me that it was normal to feel like this because and it was normal to feel like this because she over her life she's resented some of her friends, but I really don't like this feeling. I really don't, because they're my friends and I love them, and they took time out of their own projects to help me out, and knowing I feel resentment towards them, I just feel awful. But I've actually gotten over that, thankfully. Thank God for that. I mean, I don't hate them or anything, God no. I really am happy for them. And we did agree to see each other every couple of months, so that's good. So that's a good thing. But so that's a good thing. So yeah, that's what's happening. But you know what the weird thing is? Okay, well, I'm not religious or anything, but I always believe that I always believe that things happen for a reason, and if I always believe things happen for a reason, and if I'm supposed to go to Bradford, then I give it a shot. To be honest, I went to the college twice, and it's actually a very good school. They got a good reputation for a welcoming and supportive environment. And for an ASME such as myself, that's actually very helpful. But the other problem is location. Because of its new environment, that also freaks me out. That also freaks me out a little bit, and I don't know what to do. But luckily, during the summer, I'm gonna look around the city, look around the city and learn it a little bit. And I learn fast on new locations, so I shouldn't worry that much. But on the plus side, I get to do what I love, and I get to do what I love, and even though it's not the place that I want, it's still something I want to do. So I should consider myself lucky for that. Oh yeah, the day after I got the notification, I went back to the college to get my stuff because we had to get it or else it was going to be all thrown away. And when I was about to leave, I walked past my course leader's office, and I really didn't want to leave on bad terms after hanging up with him. That was kind of a really bitchy move, I'll admit. I didn't want to leave on bad terms, so I went to his office. We had a long talk, and he told me that the support I will get at Bradford, I wouldn't be able to get at LAU. And I thought about what he said, and he might be right. He also told me that the thing that I wanted was probably not what I wanted at all. Meaning, I think what he meant by that was something that, okay. I think what he meant by that is that if there was something you do get that you wanted, but turns out that you don't want it after all. Yeah, it's confusing. I don't know. I think what he means is I should just try it out. So I will. Sorry guys. So yeah, I will. He also told me that the same thing, that this probably happened for a reason. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a go. So, well, there's two types of ways I could have handled this. I could have just quit completely and just fell into depression, or I could have just gone for it. And for me, while I am still upset about this quite a lot, I'm just gonna go after it because I still get to do what I love, and I still have a chance to chase my dreams, as my friends say. I actually told my friends about this, and they were pretty pissed off too. So it was nice I got that kind of support. Really feels good. So yeah, that's what's happening. And before I go, don't let what's happened to me influence you, because like I said, there's always an alternative there's always an alternative path to life. And you can still achieve your dreams, but just in a different way. And that's what's happening to me. I can still achieve my dreams, just at a different place. And who knows, I might like it. Because I am trying to be more adventurous. Right, so yeah. Right, I hope you like this vlog. If you do, don't forget to give a big thumbs up. And to hit that subscribe and that bell icon for every time I upload a new video. And to leave a comment in the comment sections below. Right, I hope you all have a great summer, and I will be uploading soon. Right, till next time, guys.